Hey guys, so I'd like to try to help you by doing some training videos for you and showing you some strategies for playing the game a little bit better and progressing quicker. So the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about a couple heroes to keep an eye out for. So at the moment, you're probably fighting with a lot of 2 stars, maybe a couple 3 stars. Everybody gets Bane at the beginning, and he is awesome. He will be in your team for a long time. So if we just check out what he's going to look like when he's fully maxed out. So maxed is going to be 3 ascensions, 3 full ascensions here at level 50, and then you'll see right under that says max level. And once a hero reaches the maxed point, you'll see the little box down here called Talent Grid. The level up and ascend buttons will disappear, and you'll see Talent Grid appear. When you get to this point, you can start putting emblems on your heroes, and they're going to give different effects to your heroes. We'll get into this a little bit later, but for the moment, I wanted to go through a couple heroes to keep an eye out for because, in my opinion, they are probably the best early game heroes that you will come across. So, aside from Bane, probably the biggest early game, the best early game hero that you will come across is Belith. Now, Belith is a healer, and that is huge at the beginning. It's huge at any point in the game. I was not fortunate enough to get a Belith until, oh dear, level 25 maybe? Level 20 perhaps at the earliest, I think? I don't remember exactly, but she can be a game changer early on. Number one, because she recovers a lot of health. But number two, because she dispels buffs from all enemies. Now, basically what that means is if your enemy has increased their attack, let's say, or their defense, or they have some sort of special ability going, you can get rid of that with this debuff. So Belith is extremely helpful early on. The other three that I'm going to show you here are fast hitters. Now, let's click on Balthazar for a second. So in his special skill, you'll see mana speed fast. This means that his special skill gets charged up fast. It takes fewer tile matches to get his special to go off. Now, you'll also see he does, at maxed level, 335% damage to the target. That is huge. That is a big monster number. Now, that's 330% of his attack stat. So right there. Now, I don't have all the details on damage calculation, but that is going to be a huge, huge number. And if he goes off early, you're going to have a good time, usually. The same can be said for Valen. He has, again, a huge special skill. His also deals gives the target negative 34% defense. Meaning any hit that you make on that hero, hero or monster that you hit with Valen's special, you're going to do 34% more damage after you've hit it with this special. So he is an awesome hero as well. And then the last one I want to show you here is Nashgar. Nashgar is really good in that he is also fast mana speed. He deals a lot of damage in his special, but also he keeps hitting at 120 burn damage for 6 turns. Now that's 120 damage split over those 6 turns, but it adds up, and if it's going to be a close battle, that burn damage can really help. Now, some of the heroes you're probably using are going to be things like Shad-Ji, Needler, and Layla. So let's pull up a couple of those. You'll see that I have Layla with emblems. Let's do Shad-Ji instead of Bane for the moment. And let's get Needler in there. Now, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I do have a 2-star. Wherever she went. There she is. Ragnhild. Now, I don't have a 2-star red. That is because I never really found a red that I wanted to level up. I did have Sharon for a long time because I did not have Shad-Ji, and I did not understand the importance of stacking. Now, stacking is a term I'll get to a little bit later. But let's give a test run of these heroes and see how they do. And what I'm going to do is, instead of using my powered up troops, we're going to use something a little bit more. Yeah, that's the one. More in line with what you have currently or probably have. And let's use that guy. Personally, I just like the troops that do the plus 10% attack, just because, again, it helps your heroes hit harder. So let's save that, and let's, wrong button there, try out a level. So both of you have probably gotten to this point in the game. Province 5, let's do number 3 here, stage 3. Let's try this team out. Now again, these heroes are maxed, but more importantly, what I want to show you is the importance of making combinations. Now you'll see right in the middle of the board, I could connect 3 yellows, but I also have 2 greens next to each other, with a 3rd green on the far left. Now if I move that green over, swap it with the yellow, I'm going to make a combination there, 3 yellows on the left side and 3 greens in the middle. But once that attack is finished, you'll see the 3 yellows in the dead center there connect for another combination. So let's start there and see how much we can do. Now with one move, I took out the monster in the middle, and then almost took down the monster on the far left. In order to help you if you don't have a healer, you're probably going to want to take out the monsters that are going to hit you first. Now, if I have that move in there, that guy's gone, he can't hit me. Now, the next thing is, again, I want to work on combinations that are usually going to hit monsters or heroes that I am fighting. So right here, I'm going to move this blue over, and form a combination with the reds. And look at that, combination of yellows. Now, one other thing to understand is if your tiles that you're matching do not hit anything, they're going to charge up your heroes faster. A tile that hits a monster isn't going to charge your hero as fast, but that's okay. For the moment, it's only important if you're really trying to get your heroes to charge so that you can hit the monster with the hero's special. Now, I have no damage done to me, so using Shaji's healing ability isn't really going to help me right now. Again, I want to try to take out the monster that's going to hit me first. Now, this is where the color wheel comes into play. You'll see by the chart here, red is going to be strong against green. Again, fire burns grass. Green is going to be strong against blue. Grass, well, this is where I differ from the color chart a little bit. I think of blue as water. Grass is going to need water to survive. It's going to soak up water. So grass is going to beat water. Water puts out fire, so that makes sense. Now, the holy and dark, yellow and purple. Again, always good and evil opposing forces. One's going to be strong against the other. So that makes that pretty easy. So what I'm going to do here is, with this hero that's going to attack me next turn, I want to try to use yellow tiles to hit him, if possible. If I don't have them, then any tiles in this case will work. But I do have yellow, so I'm going to do that. And because Shaji is maxed out, that did a lot of damage with those yellow tiles. Plus, it was super effective because it was yellow tiles against a purple monster. Now here you're going to see another purple monster is about to attack me, but I don't really have any yellow tiles over there. So I'm going to hit with the purple. Now, same color is not going to do so well against each other as the same. So you'll see that when I move this tile. So it only did about half the damage that the yellow tiles did. That's not great, but, you know, it'll get there. Now, I'm going to finish up this round and just show you a couple other things before we finish up. Now, personally, I don't like using hero specials immediately as soon as they charge up, but if your hero is about to die, you probably want to get that attack off pretty quickly. I'm going to save my hero specials for the moment, and if I start to get in a jam here, I might use them. Now, I'm going to do a combo down bottom again, and this is going to charge both green and blue tiles. Now, my green and blue heroes are charged up, so I think I want to use them first. And Needler. Now I have the boss. This is going to be slightly interesting here in that the main boss there has a mana bar like your heroes do. If I hit him with tiles, his mana bar is going to increase. So he has a special skill as well. I want to try to avoid that as much as possible, if possible, and kill the minions first. Now again, he's going to attack me first. I want to try to hit him first. Again, combinations are usually going to do much more damage than a single tile strike. Let's hit this one. Now at this point, I have the minions almost dead. This tile right here is going to hit the minion on the right if I connect 3 yellows. which I don't want to do just yet because I want to move this one over to the left and make a combination. Now again, I'm combining yellow tiles. My yellow hero is going to charge up, except he's full. So I'm going to use his special, heal up all my heroes, and then I'm going to use that combination. Now, combinations, again, really going to help you if you can make them. If not, well, you know, that's okay too. So now that the boss's mana is fully charged, I want to try to take him out if I can before he hits me, because they do tend to hit hard. Now, the suggested move is not always the best move. You'll want to look over the board and see if there are any combinations you can make first. And again, who's going to attack first? Now, I could hit that minion with the 3 green tiles on the right, or I can use my hero special, which I'm going to do. And then I'll finish this one up with reds. And there you have it. So hopefully this has been a little bit of help for you. If not, well, I'll have a couple more videos coming your way, hopefully. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will catch you next time.